Doug and I are here today on behalf of our family, our 3 children, Jake, Colin, and Haley. When Father Tom asked us to speak to you today about why our family gives to Christ Church, we were, of course, happy to do so. But I admit I really had to stop and think about the answer to that question. Why do we give to Christ Church? Having been members here since June of 2001, filling out a pledge card each fall has just been something that we have gotten in the habit of doing each year. But why? The answer is quite simple, because our family would not be the same if it weren't for this place. Christ Church is our anchor. We come here to worship, to be together as a family, and to have fellowship with other families who share our same Christian values. To learn from Father Rick and the other wonderful and amazingly talented and dynamic clergy on staff here. We bring our children here to participate in godly play and in the youth group so that they may come to know about Christ. We come to Christ Church on the days that we are feeling great and on the days when we feel we're barely keeping it together. We come when things are going well, and we come when things are not going so well. I remember walking into this room on a quiet Wednesday morning almost exactly 10 years ago and sitting in that pew less than an hour after learning I had lost my grandmother. Being here that day brought me comfort. I remember standing on these steps as Father Rick baptized our babies who are now 11 and 8. Being here on those days brought us joy. I remember sitting over near that wall a few days after 9/11 and thinking that I had no idea how many people could fit in the sanctuary. Being here that day was very inspiring. There have been many days and moments since, both ordinary and extraordinary, in the life of this church, our community, and my family. One thing remains the same: Christ Church holds us steady. No matter what life has brought us or will bring us, I know that Christ Church is here for Doug and I and for our children. The people here, parishioners, clergy, and staff, care deeply about everyone who walks through these doors, whether you've been here for 50 years or for 5 minutes. As our children grow older, I am so thankful for our wonderful youth program here. Our 13-year-old son has now been on 2 mission trips, and our younger son will join him this coming July as the youth group travels to New Orleans. The lessons they are learning from all that they are exposed to through the youth group are helping to shape them as they grow. One day our daughter will be spending time at the youth house too. As for Doug and I, Christ Church supports us as we strive to be disciples of Christ in all that we do. Some days we feel like we're making progress, and some days are a struggle. Through it all, and in the years to come, I know that Christ Church will continue to be the place that we look to for guidance in navigating all the challenges that come our way. The place where we come to give thanks for all that we are blessed to have. So this is why we give of our time and treasure here at Christ Church, even when it's not easy, even when in this day and age there are so many demands on our resources and our schedules. It's important to remember what truly matters. We are glad to give, for what we get in return is so much greater. In closing, I would like for us to reflect on Malachi 3, verse 10. Bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house. Test me in this, said the Lord Almighty, and see if I will not throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour out so much blessing that you will not have room enough for it. Thank you.